y'all come in. Let me know when you guys hit the comments so we can go ahead and get to it. I want to put y'all on game early. We got to get straight to it. It's been a couple days. Y'all know I don't like being gone, so I am making a promise to do what I said I was going to do. And that's get y'all these reads. When y'all hop in here, let me know. Ooh, not me putting in the wrong code. Wow. So I have a quick message from my Aqua Gang. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. You guys already know how I get down. Take what resonates and leave what does not for whoever the hell it does belong to. If you're a cross watcher, welcome. Other signs are welcome as well, but primarily for my Aquarius gang, because I know you guys are strictly on this like freaking manifest journey. I don't know what happened with that. I'm not going to worry about those cards. I know you guys are on this manifest journey. A lot of you seeking peace. A lot of you just wanting things to be quiet, but also wanting loud messages so that way you understand where you're going. I'm here to give you the clarity as needed. Hi. Hello. Brianna. Hi. Madana. Tracy. Hey, boo. Hey. So, Aqua Gang. Every time. So we're jumping straight into it. One thing I do want to point out is I kept hearing the word swivel. And when I think of swivel, I think of, you know, like your head on a swivel, you having to pay extra close attention to your surroundings and the people that you have around you. I feel like, you know, though I don't like to tap into the malicious and narcissistic energy that most of you have around you, you are being called to pay close attention to a person in your space at this moment. There is someone close to you. Okay, and you don't have to talk to this person on a daily basis. But what I mean by close, this is definitely a family member. You know, this could be a friend that you consider to be that close. But there's someone here who is really clouding your energy. Someone who just really doesn't get it. Someone who doesn't understand. Someone who is always negative. And it definitely is transferring over to your aura, right? Like you got a lot of good shit going. You got a lot of things that are looking to come towards you. And at this moment, hey bitch, get off my shit. Don't have me turn up today because that's the energy that I'm in. You've been following me everywhere. Get him out of here. Where are my moderators? I don't have time today. I'm an Aquarius too. For those of you that don't know, I come with the energy and I don't play with people. Sometimes I will play with trolls, but today I'm not. I have messages that I need to get out and I will not. This person though, he's so annoying and I feel like I know who that is. But anyway, who can I make a moderator in here? Brianna, I'm about to make you a moderator real quick. Do as you please. I'm a high school principal where I removed the snack vending machines. People call me healthy daddy, but we need to get better meal. Okay. I don't want to play with the trolls today because that's exactly what they want me to do. But you guys are on the verge. You guys are on the verge of having amazing things come to you. I need you all, including myself, because I'm really good at allowing certain things. Like I don't mind testing time, right? Though I say all the time, you know, time is an illusion and it's something that you have to give into. I personally know I've mastered how to get rid of certain energy. And I do know, which a lot of you should know, that if you give into something or someone too many times, you enable a certain position for that being, right? Or for that energy, for that spirit. A lot of you have a person around you who is very awkward, you know, in the sense of not really supporting you like they say, right? Like actions speak louder than words. So I do feel like a lot of you are realizing that something is just very off with the person here, and you're not wrong. I don't feel like it's rare that you're wrong when it comes to the energy that you feel. There's a lot of neglect that I feel is coming from a certain situation, like someone looking to literally sabotage what it is that you are going after and what it is that you have coming toward you, because they see the potential that you have as far as greatness, right? Like you are always going to put yourself above and beyond naturally without having to try as hard as others. So I do feel like you're going to have things that try to interfere with that. Some of you are dating, right? And that's prominent. I have dating. Everybody's trying to figure out this love life of theirs and this balance between love and personal when it comes down to your business and how you're handling certain things as well as your emotions. I feel like a lot of you should date. And I feel like a lot of you just haven't had the ability to date properly. You've allowed, you know, yourself to find an interest or have an interest in a person, but taking the needed amount of time to get to know someone, you know what I'm saying, is super important. Someone is rushing into a situation with you here, or someone rushed you into a situation, or someone is very interesting, but it's like, I need to know more about what the fuck you got going on, because what I got going on may not align with what you got going on. You have to be sure that you aren't allowing people into your space that do not serve you well, right? So with that being said, if it doesn't feel right, you don't have to hold on to it. You guys are looking for, you know, that outlet as it is. What do we have going on in the comments? I'm curious. I'm really just like, my nose has been itching. You guys are crazy as fuck. Thank you, Sanana. Hi, from Italy. We ain't worried about it, honey. We ain't worried about it. Let me tell you how I'm glad that you guys have came. Hey, lovely. I'm glad that you guys have come in at a time like this for the read. So this is exactly what the energy is like. Let me tell you how there are people who are doers and there are beggars, right? Beggars can't be choosy though. So we switch up the energy, because one thing I will say is the energy that you get from a troll is the energy of someone who has nothing better to do but to watch and to try to deflect the vibe that you have going on. Every single aqua that comes into this room, every single aqua that hits, you know, a like button or comes in here at the time that you come in here, you have been placed in position to teach people something. You've always been a teacher. I get a lot of Aquarius, you know what I'm saying? Every single person that I've met, they've been helping somebody from the beginning of fucking time. You know what I'm saying? My biggest thing is helping you all to realize that the things that people say and do that don't fit where you're going and what you like and what feels right to you, those people are very temporary. You have the decision on making. You are the creator, for one, but you are in a position to position people where you see fit, right? There are going to be people who don't like you and they don't know why. There are going to be people who, you know what I'm saying, want to see you fucking fall off, and that's just because they want your position, they want your spot. While you are growing, while you are elevating, you have to be mindful of those trolls. I get trolls every day, but one thing I can say is my bills are paid. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to get myself from point A to B. I'm happy. I'm not bitter. I'm where I want to be, and I've worked myself up to this. Now, do things in life irritate the fuck out of me? Absolutely. But I've learned to control a certain level of where that emotion is, you know, spread. I have so many of you that are seeking, again, solitude, peace, the ability to live the life that you truly desire. And so with that, you have Gemini energy coming up. I also have Scorpio, Libra energy showing up as well. But with that, we have resilience. So many of you have had this ongoing battle of, what do I do? Where am I going? How am I going to get this done? Is this a situation for me? Does this person love me? Does this person care? Am I doing this? Am I doing that? And I feel like right now is the time to really quiet your mind. We just tapped into a new energy as far as season. Letting people go is super, super important. So I do feel like, again, back to the head on the swivel, making sure that you are paying attention to your surroundings and the people that you have around you is going to be very specific and very, very important. When you decide to take that next step and leap into a new era for yourself and you're finding out new things about yourself that you want to explore, you will have people that fall off due to not being able to keep up with you. Simple. Simple. You know what I'm saying? So if my happiness means getting rid of a motherfucker that I've known for X amount of time during this time in my life, baby, goodbye. Because I will not compromise my happiness to please other people. Hell no. If me being happy isn't exuding enough for a person around me, if me being happy isn't pleasing to another person, if me going after my goals and wanting more for myself isn't good enough for someone else, then you can leave that person right where they are. I am not looking to drag you along for my journey and my ride. If you are supposed to sit on this goddamn step and wait on an opportunity, that is up to you. But my opportunity is passing us by, and I'm hopping on the next damn train to success. I cannot sit and not get you guys to realize how successful a lot of you are getting ready to be. A lot of people will get on here and they'll talk about, you know, all this love connection and things like that. You guys are love magnets, right? Like, you're gonna always have people who want to be in your aura, who want to know what you're about, who want to know, you know, what you have going on for yourself. That's not the question. But one thing I will say is, you know, it's a matter of who's driving this fucking bus. You know what I'm saying? Who's controlling where you're going? Is it other people or is it you? Because if it's other people, then you might as well just sit around and wait. But a lot of you are impatient. If you're an Aquarius, I know that you're impatient. It's one of those things. If I ask a person to do something and they don't get it done when I need it done, like right then and there, if I have to do it myself, what the fuck do I need you for? What do I need you for? So it causes a person to be bitter. It causes a person to lack confidence. It causes a person to, you know what I'm saying, lose out on being happy because you are so caught up in waiting for someone or something to make its grand fucking entrance, when in reality, how are you waiting on anybody when you're the star? Let's start there. You are literally the star of the deck. We have routine. Okay, so changing your routine. Someone needing to get up early. Maybe someone tapped into a new position or a job where your schedule has changed and you're doing, you know, instead of doing nights, you're doing days. But I do feel like a lot of you get an opportunity with a job, a new position. Waking up early bird gets the worm in your case. If you sleep in till 12, baby, you missed out on a whole goddamn day. A whole day. So with that being said, we're taking control of what things look like. We're taking control of our love lives. We're taking control of our careers. We're taking control of our sanity. We're taking control of everything to make it one routine, to put it under one umbrella instead of trying to spread ourselves thin as if everything isn't a lifestyle that we're creating for the better. A lot of you, I feel like, have put yourself in position to feel bad for others that have done you wrong. And I feel like someone here has been creating some type of excuse for a person's actions, right? Looking to be sure that you maintain the good in this person that hasn't been able to show up as they say they would. So at the end of the day, when you have people who talk bad about you, when you have people who don't show up and do as they say they would do, when you have people who cheat, who lie, who deceive, and you still make room to forgive, you have just created an excuse for a person. We're not making excuses. You know what I'm saying? We have no time to worry about someone else succeeding before us. You put yourself in position now to do as you've been, as you said you would like to do. You have goals. A lot of you have plans. And because you stopped and you put yourself on pause for another person, some of you feel as if those plans have left, right? Those plans are no longer a go. Absolutely the hell not. You still have things to do. So we tap into the full energy, being in the reverse. You're no longer a fool. You're no longer waiting on a person to get their shit together. There are people and a person who is already ready to show you a different side of this life that you so truly desire. So at the end of the day, we have to ignore the negativity. We have to ignore the blockages. We have to close certain doors so other doors can open. And at the end of the day, I feel like a lot of you have already put one foot through the door, but for whatever reason, you're still leaning back as if you're waiting on a person to catch up. Why the hell am I waiting on someone to catch up who didn't wait on me? You wasn't waiting on me when you was cheating. You wasn't thinking about me when you was talking to so-and-so. You didn't think about me when you spent the money that we were supposed to be saving. You weren't putting me first. And so if a person is not going to make you a priority, this person has to soon realize that with or without them, you will succeed and you will take your course. There are going to be a lot of things that you do that people just don't understand and don't like. There's always going to be a person who feels like they could do better than you. So we're supposed to just stop the world because the person said they didn't like the shoes you were wearing. We're supposed to stop the world because you wear your hair different, because your complexion is different. There's a lot of you who are so honed in and focused on the opinions of other people. You aren't even focused on the opinion as to yourself in comfort zone, right? What do you think? What do you feel? What do you want? So while I know that there's a lot of people who are there's going to be a lot of people who cross this video and they say, you know what? Well, this isn't resonating with me. I don't have anyone on my list. I don't have anyone in my aura. I ain't really rocking with nobody. I ain't doing this. I ain't doing that. All right, well, sit back and wait. But what I will tell you is the longer you wait, instead of putting some type of action behind what it is that you want to actually possess, baby, you will be waiting forever. And you will continue to see people pass you by. You will continue to have that positioning where you are watching instead of doing. Instead of being watched. I'd rather be watched than watch. I think a lot of you are natural born hustlers. If I'm to put it in the most simple of terms or words, natural born hustlers. From a young age, I can see someone being able to just get shit done, right? Having to get shit done, taking care of your siblings, finding a job early, getting out into the street. There's somebody here who had to just make do and do what it do. And then you changed your life. You changed your dynamic of thinking. You changed the perception that people have placed on you. And now you're in position to do what the fuck you want to do, but you're not doing it to the full potential because you have people who are weighing you down like fucking 25-pound weights. Additional weight unneeded. So what I will say, I'm curious. I know y'all gonna get on me. Yeah, quit looking at the comments. Quit looking at the comments. I be into it, honey. We not gonna play with y'all. Yeah, they're out of nowhere. They're weird as hell. Aquarius left. Thank you, boo, for coming on in. So I say this to you, right? We tap into the energy of the intentions of those that are around you as a whole. Because I do, again, we have the Hangman. I knew it. I have Capricorn energy showing up, all right? But I will say that there is a disconnect taking place, okay? A lot of you definitely feel stagnant, and I feel like I can't make this shit up when I say that a lot of you are stuck in this position of what the fuck do I do next? What is really going to happen? How do I make this happen? How do I make this shake? How do I shake off the weird and negative energy? You have to let go. There's someone here who is holding on by a thin piece of thread, baby. I'm talking about thin piece of thread. You can barely see it. It's so thin. And though you may care, though you may have a soft spot for this person, though there may be some history, you got to let it go. And if it's supposed to be, then it'll bounce back like it never left. But I feel like in this moment, you are being called to let something go. So we talk about, it's funny you put it in there, respect. We talk about respect. We talk about, you know what I'm saying, like how people can mistreat someone who has such a good heart. You go out of your way for people. You do things for people that you can see no one else is doing. And then how dare a person treat you as if you were second to everyone, right? Everything. I feel like many of you are second to none, right? And you're okay with a person making their decision just as long as when it's your turn to make the decision, they understand. And I'm not saying you have to just understand, right? You don't have to understand a damn thing if you don't want to, because a lot of you have already been too understanding. The one thing that I will say about an Aquarius, you know what I'm saying? Some of you have those Capricorn placements. Some of you have Gemini, Sagittarius is popping up. And then I also, again, I have Libra in the mix. You could be dealing with those signs, or they could just be a part of your chart. But as a whole, every single Aquarius that I have had the opportunity to meet has an energy that cannot be forgotten. It doesn't matter what a person says about you. It doesn't matter what a person thinks about you. There is some sort of love that cannot be lost from what it is that you have given people on your journey and your connection. If you've said hello on a cross-by to a person, that person felt that energy. That person felt that energy. So when it comes to this love connect, this person who can't get their shit together, this person who keeps feeling like they can come in and out of your life, babe, it's just because they aren't willing to, for one, let go, but they know for a fact a part of them will never find an energy that is valuable like yours, that is giving like yours, that is bright like yours. You're a fucking star. So at the end of the day, any room you step into, light outshines dark at any given moment. But any room you step into moving forward, you're shifting shit. You're changing the game. People may not like you, but they have no choice but to respect you. Why? Because of the energy that you possess. It's classy. It's classy. You know what I mean? So while people are using the word, these certain words in the wrong sentences, like demure, because we know for a fact a lot of people aren't demure. People are using the wrong words and sentences where you are walking in rooms or getting ready to walk into rooms and sit at tables and walk through doors that are about to change your life forever. You know what I'm saying? People are looking to figure out who they can imitate. You being one of them. There's someone here who loves every fucking thing that you do. Everything that you do. How you move, how you dress, what you say. They may not agree, but there's someone who is intrigued and really inspired by everything that you possess, even if they don't like you. What are we talking about? You rocking the same hairstyle? Period. I want to know some of y'all's goals. I feel like when I hop on here, I get straight to it, and I am very passionate when I get to doing these cards, but I feel you all so heavily. I feel like there's, well, I know that there's plenty of you who you've held on to so much already, but there's a lot of you that have a lot of built up shit, and there's really no one to talk to. Thank you. There's really no one to talk to. There's really no one that understands. There's really no one that gets it. And it's been that way for a while. I completely understand. You've always been different. You've always had this thing about you that people just can't seem to put their finger on. But I also feel like a lot of you have changed. And a lot of you, it kind of saddens me. It almost makes me want to cry to know that you changed for somebody here. You changed for people. You adjusted yourself just to be sure that a person was happy. And now that it's your time to make decisions for you, it almost feels like, damn, am I doing the wrong thing? Absolutely not. Thank you, Polly. Absolutely not. People are not going to agree with you. People are not going to really ever understand you. But many of you are supposed to own businesses right now. Many of you are lifting something off the ground, creating something new, foundation, home, creating, building, decorating. There's a vision here that you have, that you are waiting to be processed instead of putting shit in motion. When you say go, it goes. Say go. You don't need to wait on a person in order to get their shit together in order to be where you want to be. Let that person catch up if they can. But if you snooze, you freaking lose. If you snooze, you lose. If you sleeping on me, baby, you just gonna be sleep. And I don't mean double back. I don't see any of you doubling back to someone who showed their ass the first time. Now, if you do, baby, I have Gemini energy coming through twice. Okay, there is a Gemini here specifically for somebody who was looking to come back into your life. They fucked up, right? And they don't have to just be a Gemini, but somebody here did mess up. Like, you can be yourself to make good choices. Your style, your personality, and your smile. Let somebody change your life. I am teaching. I am a teacher. I'm a healer. And one thing that I noticed, while we're on this subject, let me go ahead and let me talk to you real quick, because baby, Tiffany, thank you, Tiffany, for coming in here. Shout out to Tiffany. Shout out to Jess. Shout out to Aquarius Love. That's my boo in here. Moderator. Shout out to Brianna. Shout out to Sean. But one thing I want y'all to know, if this is your first time hitting my video, just know that I'm not even asking for subscribers, because I know that those that are truly connected to me and those that are truly connected in their higher selves and in repositioning and rebranding, you guys are going to automatically gravitate. Why? Because my energy only will allow those that are ready to mature in this portion of elevation, right? I will never beg a soul to understand me. Never. I'll never beg a soul to understand me. I have been in this position trying to figure out my purpose and how I want to be able to get those of you that are ready to really move up and really gain clarity, how I was going to present myself to you all. And the whole time I was thinking way too hard, which is something that I know a lot of you do. I was thinking way too damn hard. I was like, you know what? I want to be able to freely express myself on a platform where I feel like I'm not going to be hounded for this. And that's not going to happen. No matter what you do, no matter what you say, no matter what you go after, you're going to have people who hound you. You're going to have people who try to redirect you. You're going to have evil try to step in and redirect you. But at the end of the day, when you are truly and highly connected, you got to sit people in certain seats. There is no energy that I will ever have to force in order to succeed on my end. I'm teaching you guys something that people gatekeep. I want to be able to not just come on here and talk to you guys and relate to you guys in certain aspects, but I want to be able to see you guys grow and come to me, as most of you do, and let me know that I was right. I was right in helping you. I was right in letting you know that you weren't fucking crazy. I was right in letting you know that you have full on power with whatever it is that you choose to do. And whether a person sees it, if they don't, I do. So when we talk about respect, when we talk about being yourself, when we talk about being authentic, when we talk about wanting real, I can guarantee that those that troll you, those that troll me, those that look for negativity, those that want to argue on a day-to-day basis, those that choose fucking violence for no reason, those people have internal demons that they have to allow to let go. This video is about letting go. And until they are ready to let go, there is nothing that you can give someone that you haven't been able to give yourself. I can't completely ask for love if I haven't been able to know what that feels like for me. I can't ask for people to connect to me and be open to that type of energy if I haven't truly been available for my higher self. I am at the top tier of my higher self. There's nothing that can distract me from being where the fuck I am and where I'm going. Whether you like me or not, that's completely up to you. But if you've crossed this video or you crossed the video before, I can guarantee that people have double back. Why? Because it's good energy. It's a good flow. There's no reason not to like me. And many of you are in that same position right now. There are people who don't get you, don't understand, don't want to agree. But at the end of the day, they don't have a choice but to see you. Because your frequency is high. You're vibrating at a level that they have to feel. People who don't there are people who don't vibrate at any frequency. Flatline. Energy dead as fuck. And they wonder why they're not receiving. You have nothing to offer. You have nothing to offer. Simple as that. Really, I don't even have an excuse for those that aren't willing to give. And sometimes giving is just a listening ear. Sometimes giving is just, sometimes you have to give yourself. But I feel like sometimes giving is just being available in spirit as well. There's hundreds of you that I've never spoken to personally, but I will get comment after comment. I've helped. And I'm like, damn, this is crazy. Be available in energy. Give good energy and see what you get back. I'm here to block every single negative energy that is looking to come into my life, your life, and many lives to come. I want you guys to be able to know that when you vibrate at such a high frequency, when you cross videos like this, when you hold the power that you have, when you are just a fucking boss, a king, a queen, a high priestess, when you have that energy of stability, comfort, and understanding with yourself, there is nothing that can break you. Times will feel hard. I'm sure everyone here can attest to going through something that they never thought they would get out of. And then all of a sudden you look back and you're like, damn, I was going through some shit. You know what I'm saying? I was going through some shit. How the fuck did I get out of it? Here. You choose to stay trapped in here and let this control too much instead of really like fighting the urge. You'll always be a prisoner to self. Always. You'll always be a prisoner to self. Yeah, some of you have been sleeping on yourselves. Some of you have been sleeping on yourself. Thank you, Spirit. We acknowledge good energy. I have Leo energy coming through. Some of you are tapping into your lioness energy, right? Taking on, again, not only your power, but you are gathering a lot more strength. The strength to say what it is that you've been wanting to say to a person. The strength to leave. The strength to move up in a situation, whether that's a position at work or just with your own business, being able to revamp, rebrand, and really show up and show the fuck out, putting yourself in position to be seen. Some of you constantly go through your day-to-day, not feeling seen, understood, heard, acknowledged, all of those things. Amelia, shout out to you. There's 80 of you in here. And 80 of you are in here because you have this sense of urgency. You have this sense of knowing that you deserve more. And you have this acknowledgement to self to say that you not only deserve more, but you embody more. Every single person that's in here right now has a strength that someone that has been shoulder to shoulder with you has not. You are in competition with nobody but yourself in this moment. You are in no need to have to explain yourself nor give any extra detail as to where you're going. Why? Because many of you have already over-explained yourself. Many of you have already led people to think that they have a say-so in this plan that you've created all alone. So whether you use the term of, you know, you wasn't shooting with me in the gym, baby, they really wasn't even sitting in the, they wasn't in the gym at all. The fuck? The motherfuckers were still trying to find the gym. What gym are you at? Drove past that motherfucker like 3-4 times. Clueless. Need a GPS. Because where are you going? Where you're going is not where they're going, babe. It's just not. You guys aren't going in the same direction. And again, Leo energy showing up, Sagittarius energy showing up. Again, there's been this ongoing battle. Someone is ending conflict. I think that someone here just wants to argue with it because they think that they're actually very, very... This person is attracted to chaos. You look good mad. You being mad makes them feel like you care a little more. You being upset gives them a sense of familiar energy, right? If you will argue with them, it feels good. You being like, you know what, I could care less what you got going on. Get your shit right. Call me when you call me. And having that type of energy, as most Aquarius do, has this person going nuts. Oh, you're not chasing them? Oh, wait a minute. Ain't no way. Yes, way. Yes, way. You're not in position to chase nobody. If it's supposed to be, it'll be, and you won't have to force it. A person that is meant for you is going to show up and do what's needed without any question. It's not going to feel hard. It shouldn't feel hard. The life that you have been asking for is approaching. So what are you going to do? The life that you have been asking for is approaching. So what are you going to do? You want a reading? Hit my Instagram at Rich Girl Tarot. We have a new Instagram page. Everything will be in the description box below if you would like a reading. I have two rates that I'm running right now. But I do want you all to know, because I've had a couple of you ask and come to me and be like, oh, I need a reading. Do not come to me and get a reading if you are not ready to really tap deep into expectations and clarity. Needed signs. Do not come to me if you're not ready. I want to be able to help. And I want to be able to really, you know, expand the gift that I have to be able to just know certain things is sometimes fucking scary, because sometimes I wish I didn't know. But what I do know is anybody who catches this video is about to be in a very different position. And it's coming in fast, and it's moving people out, and then it's swarming people in, and it's opening new doors and new chapters to life that you didn't even expect to really happen. It was just a vision, it was just a dream, it was just a thought, and now it's something that is in your physical that you now have to control. You can no longer allow people to put you in position to be emotionally unavailable for yourself. 444. So one thing, thank you. So one thing that I'm going to do is I have Aries energy showing up, Libra energy showing up, Cancer energy showing up, Scorpio energy showing up, Sagittarius energy showing up, Taurus energy leading away, Taurus energy leading away, and then we have our Leos and Sagittarius doubling back. Someone here makes a really good business partner with you. Someone here just doesn't know how to love you properly. And guess whose problem that isn't? Yours. You will continue to move as necessary. You will continue to date as necessary. You will continue to thrive as necessary. You will continue to attract those that are attracted to you as necessary. So for the person that can't get it right, for the person who just doesn't understand, for the person who just doesn't get you, allow them to continue not to get you. But for those that want to know more, they'll know more. Nothing forced, right? No hard feelings, no strings attached. It is just what it is. It's 6:46 here. It's 5:46 here. I said 4-4 for the people that were catching it at 4:44. I'm from LA too, so it works. You guys are all amazing. All of you are amazing. We are tapping into that dream world, that dream opportunity, new goals, a new season. I see candles. I smell just it feels like Thanksgiving. It feels like something to be thankful for. It feels like you just have a lot of shit that you are finally lifting off of your shoulders, because you've been carrying a lot of someone else's dead weight. Losing people hurts. Having to say goodbye hurts. Having to detach from a person hurts. But I truly, truly value someone's energy who's like, there's a hustle in me that I will not allow anybody to detour me from. You, again, you have something that most people around you don't have. And that's the strength that you carry. That's the hustle in you that you just refuse to let go. If you don't do it, who will? We don't need fucking cards to tell us that. You've been putting yourself second when you are leading the damn race against self. Everybody else is in the audience. They gotta watch, they gotta listen, they have to view. They can have an opinion, but that opinion isn't shifting nor shaping where you're going and how you're getting it done. Hey, twin. So at the end of the day, it's fuck you energy. Straight up. They don't like when I cuss. They don't like when I, you know what I'm saying? But that's me. That's personality. One thing I will tell you is I know it, just like me, a lot of you don't know how else to be other than you. So if you're with a person or around people who are looking to change you, change the situation and remove them before you start to remove portions of you, layers of you. You should be adding things to you. You're perfect the way that you are. And if you feel that there's some work that needs to be done, if you feel like there's some alterations that need to be made in relation to how you respond, because some of you, you know what I'm saying, I'm good for it too. I sometimes respond before I understand completely. But part of me was already there, right? Like part of me already knew what the fuck was going to happen. Part of me already knew a person was lying, was deceiving, was pretending. And I forced my mind to think, oh no, ain't no way. Couldn't do it to me. Be you by any means necessary. If a person does not like it, they are not for you. Move on. Move around. I love the term and idea of keeping people where they're at and moving around them like furniture. I'll literally light you up like a lamp. Turn you the fuck on and then turn you off and move into the next room. However you would like to play the game. But when I say enough is enough, enough is enough. Enough is enough. And for those of you that are chasing somebody, quit chasing. Ladies, stand firm, but be soft at the same time. Any real man who wants you, he's gonna come get you. And to my fellas, this is not gender specific, but I will say to my fellas, to my masculine energy, you want soft, you want available, you want safe, you want comfortable. Continue to lead. Don't be easily manipulated. If there's a person in your space who is manipulating you, gain control. You are the leader, the protector, the provider, the king, right? It's given emperor energy, stability, structure, abundance, pockets heavy, account overflowing. Every single person in here, abundance. You guys have amazing shit that you guys are getting ready to do, and you're going to allow a hater to deter you from being successful? Fuck no, let them watch. All of you are being watched right now by somebody who thought they knew you. If you knew me, you don't know me. Because had you been along for the ride, you would know what it is right now. I'm not going to have to explain what it was because it's different. So, I'll leave you guys on a good note. I actually went a little longer than I had planned, but we got shit to do as usual. And y'all know when I tap into this type of energy, I mean business. You know what I'm saying? If you aren't already following my vlog channel, My Crazy Ass Aquarius Life, you can go and follow my vlog channel, Kia Cartel. I pop right on up in the sense of getting my shit together as well. Also, you know, just all the crazy things that I have going on. But personality wise, I bet a lot of you would be able to help me with the shit that I got going on. If you would like a personal reading, again, we do have a tarot channel attached to this page now at Rich Girl Tarot. It's the same picture. It's not gonna be anything else, right? And so you can do the same thing by DMing me, booking for a reading. I like to do those personally. So if you write me, I do write back. I like to send voice memos so that way you can hear my voice, know it's me, get comfortable. We will go in depth as to scheduling time. If you'd like to follow my personal page, that is going to be at the Kia Amore. We just have a lot of shit going on. I do have some pre-sale boxes that are getting ready to go out this week for some of my lovely subscribers. I have not forgot about the giveaway for 3 of my special subscribers as well. 2 of them being like pre-made gifts that I have in relation to what you guys need in order to heal, gravitate, love, abundance, and just good energy across the board. And then 1 is going to be a money prize, a cash prize. So if you are interested, make sure you guys are subscribing to both channels, as well as following both of my Instagrams, so that way you guys are in the loop for that. I want to be sure that you guys are all in the know as to what we got going on. We have amazing shit going down, and we are still growing, and we are still elevating, and there's a lot of shit that you guys are getting ready to have happen that you guys aren't fully aware of, and I want to be able to give you guys clarity on every single thing and the people that you have coming into your life. Get rid of it, whatever it may be. Get rid of it. Let it go. Just let it go. Oh, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Da, 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 da. Look, my moderators don't play. But I am going to see you guys in the next video. I love you all. Sometimes you guys know I just be having random spurts of energy, and I just be having to hop on here and, you know what I'm saying? I kind of crashed out on y'all one time. Boom, 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 boom. That's how my energy comes. But clarity is always there. I love you guys all the time. Please rewatch it if you need the message. The message is getting your shit together and understanding that everything that is happening right now is for a reason. You are in control. You've always been in control. The life that you want is already in full effect. I love you guys all to the moon and back. I love you too. And I'll see you guys in the next video. We outie. Bye.